Memorial Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. And the Demon Deacons headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Howard. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So Florida State's offense will go to work first. And here comes Ashton Daniels, portal transfer from Auburn. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
What the fuck was that?
And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Pulls it in with one hand.
Man, what great concentration by the big fella. You see, he pulls it in. What a spectacular one-handed grab.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Gonna let it fly, and it's incomplete. Going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Complete to the left. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Seminoles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Straight ahead, it's Croma. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Lopez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Second down to the air. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Drives inside. Might have a chance. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the...
We get some call in the morning and she's so funny. Yeah, just like that. You going, what about Mimi? She slept all night in her bed.
If you are a fan of old school running the rock, then you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders, they're looking over to the sideline, looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on the field. They can't stop the running game.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolute shank. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And out for the first time in this one is Carlos Hernandez. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a back break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch rate as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
And it's just a knack. And it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Out wide left, it's Hernandez. Brought down.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third field. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it at the 15. No room to bring it back. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Play action on 1st down. Fires on the move. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action, maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Bought a little time, lets it go. Turns it upfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find the...
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Going with the ground game left. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came to the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably...
Makes a grab and room to run. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The play fake, Lopez. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Again, it's Lopez. Takes a shot at the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. Providing the electricity, there's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. He might have been looking just to set up his offense, but he put a touchdown on the board with that 92-yard return. Fielded in the end zone, it's Daniels. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Demon Deacon sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Now it's Lopez. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They booted away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They give it to him again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. Push is ahead. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it there.
Right on target this time. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. The lone back's got it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation.
Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
The Knowles will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things.
Touchdown, Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Lopez, play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Lopez fighting the noise. Finds his man in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, wait! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Long way to go on second down. He wants to throw it. Shoots it to the left. That one's not even close.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Calls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the back. Lopez. Got his man out of the backfield. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. On the move. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Play action on 1st down. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Second and long here. Moves the pocket. It's Daniels. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Got a man in the middle. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Lopez. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And the Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Right side, it's Riles. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 8 team, the LSU Tigers.
The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Quick give. It's Wiggins. Plows through the defense. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A productive play is one that gets you at least.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
There he goes. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Now it's Lopez. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Bringing it back. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Seminoles need to pick it up on fourth down. Needs it. Finding some room. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Seminoles trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Throwing, Lopez. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide right, it's Hernandez. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hits inside, it's Wiggins. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Hand it to the back. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Here's Lopez to throw. Out wide left, it's Wiggins. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps...
Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the move, it's Wiggins. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Noles decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to them. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Can't get him to the ground. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Left side is Wiggins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lopez. Still looking. He's past the 30. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it. Hard running there. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And he avoids the sack.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Knowles will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Chroma. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay.
Touchdown, Florida State! And they add 6 more at the board for that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it. Wiggins. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They give it back to him. Breaks the tackle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Bring him down. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. Lopez fighting the noise. Keeping his eyes downfield. Quarterback's got the first. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Lopez to pass. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Turns it upfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wake. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the 2 to make it a field goal game. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just feeds the running back. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
To throw, it's Daniels. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chroma.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
They get to him as he throws. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he missed it. No good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And, guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Lopez. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Lopez wants to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Got his man. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Throwing, Lopez. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Lopez to throw for it on 4th. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
A designed run for the quarterback. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Moves to his right. On the move, he fires. And the timing just a hair off.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Fresh center down's going to the air. Looking left. Makes the grab. And that is how we will wrap this one up. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.